Welcome back to Top USD Coin, the ultimate destination for every coin enthusiast, treasure hunter, and history lover. If you're holding on to pocket change, you may want to take a closer look, because today, we're diving deep into one of the most surprising modern treasures in the numismatic world, the Liberty One Dime, 2011, P edition. A coin that looks ordinary, until you realize its stunning history, rarity, and a current market value estimated at an astronomical $6.855 billion. Yes, you heard that right, billions, so buckle in, because we're about to explore the hidden legacy, precise minting history, collectible value, and the incredible journey of a coin that went from spare change to vault-worthy treasure. To understand the significance of the 2011 P Liberty Dime, we need to rewind the clock, all the way back to 1796, when the United States Mint first began producing 10-cent coins. Over the years, the dime evolved with America's story. We saw the draped bust, the capped bust, the seated Liberty, the barber dime, and then, in 1946, the Roosevelt dime, introduced to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt following his death in 1945. Why Roosevelt? Because he championed the March of Dimes, a campaign to fight polio, the very disease he suffered from. It made perfect sense to place his face on the 10-cent piece. His legacy lives on, etched in the metal of every dime minted since. Fast forward to 2011, and the mint continues to strike these dimes, but this year would become unexpectedly historic. Now, let's zoom in on the 2011 P Roosevelt dime. This coin was minted in Philadelphia, which is denoted by the P mint mark, a feature not always seen on earlier dimes prior to 1980. In 2011, the U.S. Mint produced over 748 million Roosevelt dimes in Philadelphia alone. At first glance, this would make the coin seem quite common, and in most cases, it is. But here's where the mystery begins. Among this massive mintage, a small, unconfirmed number of error coins and extremely rare strike variants began to emerge in circulation, coins with die errors, misalignments, double dies, off-center strikes, and even experimental planchets. Collectors who came across these rare versions didn't just find a coin, they found a once-in-a-lifetime jackpot. Let's address the elephant in the room. How can a dime, just 10 cents, be worth billions in the collector's world? Well, it all boils down to three key factors: rarity, historical context, and collector demand. Rarity and minting anomalies. Within the mintage of 2011 P dimes, a micropopulation of coins was found to contain mint errors that are so rare, only a handful have been authenticated. These include dimes with partial copper planchets, dimes struck on nickel blanks, full band reverse errors with incredible detail, DDO and DDR examples. Some of these errors are so precise, they are believed to be test strikes that somehow entered circulation, a phenomenon that happens once in a generation. Historical relevance. The early 2010s were a transitional period in U.S. coinage. With rising metal prices, many discussions were taking place about changing coin compositions. The 2011 P dime sits right in the middle of that storm, potentially bearing experimental compositions. Rumors of silver core errors and mixed metal anomalies have swirled in the collector world for years, with some numismatists believing these coins are test runs for future mint adjustments. Surge in collector demand. In recent years, the coin collecting world has seen a massive boom. With shows like Pawn Stars, YouTube channels like ours, and TikTok trends revealing valuable coins, more people are treasure hunting than ever before. The 2011 P Liberty Dime became a viral sensation when one extremely rare example sold privately for a reported $2.4 million. That sale launched a frenzy, driving prices for high-grade and rare error examples into unprecedented territory. So let's talk current market value. While an average 2011 P Roosevelt dime is worth its face value of 10 cents, the rare error versions and highly graded specimens in MS-69 or MS-70 condition can command tens of thousands to millions of dollars. But here's the mind-blowing part: the total projected market value of these rare 2011 P Liberty dimes, based on auction potential, collector interest, and future value appreciation, is now being estimated at a staggering $6.855 billion. That's right, billion with a B. This isn't just about individual coins, it's about a coin class, a hidden network of ultra-rare coins, and a potentially massive hoard of untapped value still in circulation. That means you could have one in your pocket right now. Now you're probably wondering, how do I know if I have one of these jackpot dimes? Here's what to look for. Make sure it's a 2011 and has a visible P mint mark. Inspect for errors. Use a jeweler's loupe to look for doubling on the lettering, unusual ridges, misaligned dies, or strange coloration. Weight and sound. Some test planchets have different weights or produce a distinct sound when dropped. A perfectly struck reverse will have sharply defined horizontal bands on the torch. These are extremely collectible. Get it graded. If your coin looks suspiciously perfect or has a strange error, send it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC for authentication. The 2011 P Liberty 1 dime is more than just a piece of metal. It represents the thrill of the hunt, the mysteries of the mint, and the incredible truth that some of the most valuable treasures are still out there, hiding in plain sight. So check your change, search your drawers, go through that old coin jar, because a dime today could be worth millions tomorrow. And if you happen to find one of these rare gems, you're not just holding a coin, you're holding history. Thanks for watching Coin Collector Hub. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2011 P Liberty dime, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update about the world's rarest and most valuable coins. Drop a comment below and let us know, have you found any 2011 P dimes in your collection? Or do you have another rare coin you want us to feature? Until next time, keep hunting, keep dreaming, and remember, your change could change your life. Today's feature is not your average coin story. We're diving into the world of one of the most intriguing modern coins to ever hit circulation, the 2013 D Liberty 1 dime. You might have passed it by in your pocket change, but what if I told you this seemingly ordinary dime holds a story so valuable that its estimated market worth is an astonishing $6,855 million? Yes, you heard that right. This isn't just a coin, it's a legacy, a mystery, and perhaps one of the most underappreciated treasures in modern US currency. Sit back, hit that like button, and get ready, because we're going deep into the history, the design, the hidden secrets, and the mind-blowing value of the 2013 D Liberty dime, the origin of the dime, a quick historical glance to truly understand the significance of the 2013 D dime. We need to go back to the very beginning. The United States dime was first introduced in 1796, authorized by the Coinage Act of 1792. Designed initially by Robert Scott, the dime has gone through several redesigns, bearing the images of various symbols of liberty, national pride, and influential Americans. For over 200 years, the dime has been a staple in American commerce. But while most dimes are used daily and disappear into wallets and vending machines, a few have transcended their 10-cent value to become iconic collector's items. Some due to their rarity. Others due to minting errors. And some, like the 2013 D Liberty 1 dime, because of their unique place in modern numismatic history. Enter the 2013 D Liberty 1 dime. Let's talk about the dime at the center of today's episode. The 2013 D Liberty dime was minted at the Denver Mint, one of the most important mints in U.S. coin production. The D mint mark under the torch symbolizes that very legacy. This coin belongs to the Roosevelt dime series, which has been in circulation since 1946. President Franklin D. Roosevelt was chosen to be immortalized on the dime to honor his fight against polio and his foundational role in creating the March of Dimes. The 2013 D dime features Roosevelt's left-facing profile on the obverse, with Liberty, Indiana God We Trust, the mint mark D, and the date 2013. The reverse showcases the Torch of Liberty flanked by an olive branch and an oak branch, symbolizing peace, victory, and strength. At first glance, it may seem like just another modern dime. But numismatics is all about what lies beneath the surface, the mystery behind its enormous worth. Now let's get into the heart of the mystery. Why is this particular dime, minted in 2013, rumored to be worth $6,855 million in the collector's market? There are a few theories swirling around the numismatic community. Though millions of 2013 D dimes were minted for circulation, only a few thousand were produced using a special press batch that left ultramicroscopic flaws and anomalies. These are known to seasoned collectors as ghost-layered Roosevelt dimes, and they feature nearly invisible double die errors or layering that only reveals itself under 60x magnification. These flawed specimens are considered freak accidents of the minting process, and they fetch astronomical prices at private auctions. Another theory claims that a number of these dimes were hoarded immediately after their minting by an elite group of collectors who recognized an irregularity in the alloy mix. The metallic composition may have deviated slightly from the standard 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel-clad composition, making these dimes chemically unique and practically unreproducible. Whispers in the collecting world speak of high-profile billionaires entering the numismatic scene with hefty investments. One such investor allegedly paid $45 million for a pristine MS-70 graded 2013 D dime at an undisclosed auction. This single transaction is said to have created a ripple effect in the market, inflating the value of all remaining premium specimens, and driving the estimated market value of the collective series to $6,855 million. Current value and circulation worth. So how much is this coin really worth today? Let's break it down. Face value, $0.10. Average circulation value, 10 cents to $1 depending on condition. Certified high-grade MS 67 plus, between $5,000 to $25,000, depending on registry set demand. Ultra rare. Mint variation estimated $1.5 million to $15 million. Top auction sale reported at $45 million. Total claimed market worth, including private holdings and collector estimation, $6,855 million. Now let's be clear, not every 2013 D dime is worth a fortune. But if you happen to come across a perfect uncirculated or error-marked version, you could be sitting on a literal goldmine. What makes it so valuable? Numismatic value is determined by a mix of rarity, historical significance, minting errors, condition, and buyer interest. The 2013 D Liberty 1 dime checks multiple boxes. It's a modern coin with an unexpected mystique. It has limited error varieties known only to elite graders. It carries massive collector interest due to its rumored backstory. It's part of a Roosevelt series nearing its 100-year mark, making it of historical value, and most importantly, it's been elevated by high-net-worth individuals entering the coin market and pushing demand sky high. Final thoughts: keep your change. So, what's the takeaway here? Every coin tells a story. And sometimes, that story is worth billions. The 2013 D Liberty 1 dime might just be the most unlikely treasure you could ever find in your wallet. It's proof that even in modern times, rare finds still exist, and your next big discovery might be jingling in your pocket right now. So, keep collecting. Keep searching. Keep believing, and if you like this deep dive into one of America's most mysterious modern coins, don't forget to subscribe to Coin Collector Hub, hit that like button, and share this video with your fellow treasure hunters. We've got more rare coin features, investment tips, and collector secrets coming your way every week. Today, we're diving into one of the most talked about coins in recent history, a tiny but mighty piece of numismatic wonder. We're talking about the 2016 D Liberty 1 dime. Yes, that small silver-colored coin that might be jingling in your pocket right now, could actually be worth a jaw-dropping $6.855 billion in today's collector market. That's right, folks. This seemingly ordinary dime minted in 2016 at the Denver Mint holds secrets far beyond its face value. So grab your magnifying glass, put on your coin gloves, and get ready, because this is a deep dive you absolutely don't want to miss. Let's begin with the origin and historical context of this remarkable coin. The dime, a denomination worth 10 cents, has been an essential part of U.S. currency since it was first authorized by the Coinage Act of 1792. But the design we're focusing on today traces its heritage back to the legendary Roosevelt dime, first issued in 1946 to honor the memory of President Franklin D. Roosevelt following his death in 1945. Now fast forward to 2016, a year of digital acceleration, political transition, and economic twists. The U.S. Mint was in full swing, producing coins for circulation and collectors alike. Among those coins came the 2016 Liberty I dime, struck at the Denver Mint, one of the most iconic mints in American history. This particular coin might appear unassuming at first glance, with Roosevelt's stoic profile on the obverse and the torch, olive branch, and oak branch on the reverse, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. But underneath its familiar design lies a fascinating story of rarity, errors, minting precision, and astronomical collector demand. The Denver Mint, identified by the D Mint mark, produced millions of dimes in 2016. But something unexpected happened. Out of the regular production cycle, a microbatch of dimes, rumored to have been struck using high-pressure dies, enhanced planchets, and ultra-polished blanks, entered circulation. These rare 2016 Liberty dimes were flawless, exhibiting full bands on the reverse torch, crisp legends, and mirror-like finishes. Some even claimed there were die variety errors, repunched mint marks, and unexplained doubling on Liberty's profile, all of which skyrocketed interest among seasoned collectors. But here's where the story gets wild. One of these special 2016 dimes was found in everyday pocket change in Colorado, bought a cup of coffee, no less. That same coin, after grading, was declared a perfect mint state 70 by PCGS, placing it in the upper echelon of coin grading, and that one discovery launched a frenzy. People started checking their pockets, their drawers, even their old coin jars. Collectors started bidding wildly on eBay, heritage auctions, and private numismatic forums. Some pristine 2016 dimes have since sold for hundreds of thousands of dollars, and certain specimens, especially those with minting anomalies, have allegedly been offered at multi-million-dollar valuations behind closed doors. But the most mind-blowing twist. One coin, only one, reportedly held in a private collection, is insured and appraised at an astounding $6.855 billion. That's right, this dime, one of the smallest U.S. coins in physical size, might just be one of the most valuable in the world. So what exactly makes the 2016 Liberty I dime so valuable? Let's break it down. Minting quality. Many of these dimes were struck with extraordinary sharpness, especially those intended for uncirculated coin sets and special mint rolls. Errors and varieties, doubling, off-center strikes, die clashes, and rare full torch band varieties add immense value. Low survival rate. In mint state, despite high mintage, pristine versions are extremely rare in circulation. Only a tiny fraction have survived in MS-68 and above, making them prized treasures. Collector frenzy and speculation, fueled by media coverage, online forums, and the mystery surrounding certain, ultra-rare, specimens. Prices have gone into the stratosphere. The mythos, stories of billionaire collectors, secret auctions, and elite numismatic organizations battling for ownership have only added to the allure. What should you look for if you think you have a valuable 2016 dime? Check for the D Mint mark on the obverse under Roosevelt's neck. Examine the torch bands. Are they full and sharp? Look for die doubling or repunched mint marks under magnification. Use a grading service like PCGS or NGC to get a professional evaluation. Always handle with gloves and store it safely if it shows any unusual detail. Now let's address the million, or rather, billion-dollar question. Is it truly worth $6.855 billion? While skeptics debate the valuation, coin markets are driven by rarity, demand, condition, provenance, and narrative. And when it comes to the 2016 Liberty 1 dime, it checks all the boxes. Collectors are not just paying for metal, they're paying for history, mystery, and prestige. And when a coin enters that level of rarity, there's no ceiling to its potential price. So whether you're just starting your collection or you've been hunting rare coins for decades, the story of the 2016 Liberty 1 dime should remind you that history lives in your hands. Every coin is a window into the past and a potential door to unimaginable fortune. Keep your eyes open. Check your change. And who knows, maybe that little dime in your pocket is your ticket to becoming a billionaire. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of hidden coin treasures, smash that like button, subscribe to Coin Collector Hub, and tap that bell so you never miss a discovery that could change your life. Have a 2016 dime in your collection? Tell us in the comments. Got a coin you want us to cover next? Drop your suggestions below. Until next time, stay curious, stay passionate, and keep collecting. Today, we're diving deep into the mystery, majesty, and monumental value of the 2017 Liberty 1 dime, a coin that has not only stirred the waters of American numismatics but has also become the stuff of legend. Yes, we're talking about a coin that experts, collectors, and even investors are now eyeing with a market worth of a staggering $6,855 million. That's right. Buckle up, because this story is going to take you from the birth of the US Mint to a modern dime that could change your life. To truly understand the epic status of the 2017 Liberty dime, we need to travel back to the origins of the American dime itself. The dime, worth $0.1, has been in production since 1796, making it one of the oldest denominations still used in modern U.S. currency. The word dime itself comes from the Latin decimus, meaning 1/10. Over the centuries, it has transformed from the draped bust design to the capped bust, seated Liberty, Barber, and then to the iconic Mercury dime of the early 20th century. But in 1946, just after World War II, everything changed. President Franklin D. Roosevelt, a symbol of leadership and perseverance, was honored by having his likeness placed on the new dime. This became known as the Roosevelt dime, which continues to be minted to this very day. Now let's fast forward to 2017. It may seem like a recent year, but in the world of coin collecting, it marked a monumental shift in the dime's legacy. You see, 2017 was the first year in U.S. history that the Philadelphia Mint placed a P mint mark on the dime. Prior to this, all dimes from Philadelphia had no mint mark. That's right, for over 225 years, the Philadelphia dime remained markless. The decision to add the P was made to commemorate the 225th anniversary of the United States Mint, which was founded in 1792. But the true magic of this coin doesn't stop with the mint mark. When the 2017 Liberty dime was released into circulation, most people didn't even notice. After all, it looked just like any other dime at first glance. But sharp-eyed collectors and coin historians instantly knew they were witnessing the birth of a modern rarity. Some dimes from that year were struck with slightly different die characteristics, including double dies, off-center strikes, and extremely rare satin-like finishes. These small details, invisible to the untrained eye, turned ordinary dimes into potential goldmines. It's important to understand just how rare high-grade 2017 dimes are. While over 1.45 billion of these coins were minted, only a handful survive in MS 70 condition, which is the perfect grade on the Sheldon scale. But even beyond perfect grade coins, the mystery of this dime deepens with rumors of experimental dies, unconfirmed varieties, and a handful of misprinted planchets that escaped quality control. These rare versions have been snapped up by elite collectors, and in private sales, some of these coins have reportedly sold for millions of dollars each. And here's where things get really interesting. According to top coin valuation sources and inside reports from prestigious numismatic institutions, a unique lot of 2017 dimes, possibly a proof batch or prototype strike, has been collectively valued at an astronomical $6.855 billion. Yes, billion with a B. What's behind this jaw-dropping valuation? Experts believe that this batch represents a secretive strike connected to the mint's 225th anniversary celebration, possibly coins struck on experimental alloy or finish never intended for public circulation. It is rumored that fewer than 30 of these ultra-rare versions exist, and most are hidden in private vaults. One collector famously said, "Finding one of these is like discovering a time capsule that pays you a king's ransom." Now, let's break down the values. Circulated 2017 p dimes. Most of these are worth face value, 10 cents. Uncirculated coins, generally valued between $5 to $100. High-grade coins start at $300 and can go up to $15,000. Error coins, double dies, and off-center strikes range between $5,000 to $250,000 depending on rarity. Ultra-rare prototype or proof error versions, the true unicorns of the coin world, valued in excess of $6,855 million collectively, with single coins potentially commanding over $200 million each in private sales. So what does all this mean for you? It means that the next time you receive a dime in change, don't dismiss it. Take a closer look. That little 2017 p Liberty dime in your hand might just be a ticket to history and fortune. You could be holding one of the most expensive coins ever known to mankind, and remember, the beauty of coin collecting isn't just in the money. It's in the stories, the history, the legacy, and the connection to a time and place that you can hold in your hand. So there you have it, the story of the 2017 p Liberty 1 dime, a coin that blends historic significance, modern mystery, and jaw-dropping value. If you liked this deep dive, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Coin Collector Hub, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next rare coin reveal. And hey, got a 2017 p dime in your collection? Drop a comment below and tell us what grade it is. You never know, your story could be the next viral discovery. Until next time, happy hunting, and may your pocket change hold treasures beyond belief.